Hi everybody and welcome to LK Lifestyles. This is Laura. Thanks for watching today as I teach you how I make these delicious bread and butter pickles. We're going to use really simple ingredients. I love this recipe because it's so simple and you're never going to buy store-bought bread and butter pickles again once you try this recipe. The ingredients are listed below, but we're just going to use some English cucumbers and an onion and some jalapenos. The first thing we're going to do is salt our cucumbers and vegetables. I use this very handy strainer here that I put inside my Instant Pot insert. You want to cut your cucumbers into the shape that you desire. I like mine in slices and I try to make them even. I've cut the onion into slivers and I've removed the stems and ribs of the jalapenos. And we're going to put it into the Instant Pot basket instant steamer. I like doing this in 2 stages so that I can get all the salt on the vegetables. And it does seem like it's a ton of salt, but we're going to let it sit and then we're going to rinse it really well. So once I've poured all the salt on the cucumbers and the jalapenos and the onions, and I'm going to just toss it around a little bit and make sure that it's even. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to cover it up with a little bit of saran wrap. I'm going to put it into the refrigerator to let the salt release from the cucumbers and onions. And we're going to leave it in there for at least 2 hours. I sometimes leave mine overnight. But for the sake of this video, we're just going to do it for 2 hours. And the vegetables, as you can see, have already changed color. And there is a little bit of liquid at the bottom, but it's not a lot, but it actually, I can tell that these cucumbers are going to work out perfectly because you just want them to release a lot of liquid there. So we are going to rinse your pickles really well. At least 2 minutes is how long I usually go. I like to do this just to make sure that, because the pickles already taste salty, so you don't really need a lot of extra. We're going to make our brine next, and that just consists of 2 cups of sugar and 2 cups of vinegar, and I use white vinegar. And the seasonings, as you're going to see below, are very simple as well. Ground mustard seed, of course, is really important when you're making pickles because the mustard seed gives it its particular flavor. And just add all of the ingredients to the brine to your pot, and we're going to give it a quick stir. You want to bring it up to a boil, which doesn't take very long, honestly. It takes about maybe 3 or 4 minutes on my stove. Well, maybe about 5 minutes. And once it starts to boil, you're going to let it simmer for about 2 minutes to incorporate the flavors. And you can see it's boiling, so I'm going to just give it a quick stir, and then I'm going to turn the heat down to a very low amount just so that we can make sure that it doesn't boil too much of the liquid away. And it doesn't seem like a lot of liquid, but that actually will cover the cucumbers just perfectly. So as you can see, I'm just going to add those to the pot next and give it a little stir just to push them down under. And then we're going to bring it back up to a boil, but we don't want it to overboil, so you're going to just let it get to almost a boil. It looks like a heavy simmer. You'll see a couple little bubbles coming up from the side. And then guess what? You're done. You're just going to turn off your heat and let your pickles come down to room temperature. As you can see, I got 2 really nice jars of pickles out of those 2 English cucumbers. I'm going to keep them in the refrigerator for about 2 weeks. But these pickles are much better when they're served cold, I assure you that. So thanks a lot for watching this video, and if you would like some more grain-free, gluten-free, and paleo recipes, please like and subscribe to LK Lifestyles. Leave your comments below and let me know how you like this recipe and any others on my site. I definitely take requests, so please leave any comments below. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.